Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 24 plate, very low mileage MG ZS, cared for and maintained to a very high standard with MG main agent service history. The car is covered under the MG warranty until 2031. Starting with the front of the vehicle, get as close as I can so you see there's no stone chips of any note. That is the case all the way along the front of the car, even as I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, struggling to see any stone chips at all. Everything you would expect with the very low mileage. As I go around the vehicle, I'll get a close up to all of the bumper corners to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. There's also no marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper lower down, can also be quite common. Again, bumper corner completely free from any marks or scuffs. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the vehicle, can't see any parking dents. All four of the alloy wheels, really nice, as I'll also show you as we go around the car. Starting with the driver's front alloy wheel, I'm struggling to see a single mark at all. While I'm low down, just point out there's no marks or damage to the driver's sill. Very easy to go over a high curb, mark or damage the sill. Absolutely not the case with this MG. Can't see anything negative to point out on the driver's front wing. That does include the plastic wheel arch, free from any scuffs or marks. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same. I'm struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Both of the mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks, as I'll show you as we go around the car. Moving along the door, I can't see anything to mention. Get a close up underneath the driver's door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be very common, particularly on the driver's door. Can't spot any chips to the driver's door edge either. Again, can be quite common. Moving on to the rear door, exactly the same as the driver's. There isn't anything to mention. Again, no marks underneath the handle or the door edge, nice again. Onto this rear panel, exactly the same. There isn't anything to mention. Plastic wheel arch, free from any scuffs again, and that alloy wheel exactly the same as the driver's front. Cannot see a single mark at all. Just take you into the vehicle from the driver's side. Inside the car, everything you would expect with the very low mileage. Could not be any better. Just get a close up to the wing and edge of the driver's seat. Really no sign of any wear to point out at all. The car's had the overmats fitted, so all carpets and footwells exactly the same. Just get a close up to the driver's footwell to highlight that. Just want to lean into the vehicle to show you the center console, gear knobs around. Sometimes people jump in, put keys, coffee cups on the center console, end up marking the console, but as you can see, not the case with this MG. Got the satellite navigation as part of the high specification. All the lever on the steering wheel couldn't be better again, as you would expect. We'll add as well, there's no unwanted odours of the vehicle, no smells of smoke or pets. Also, just get close up to the driver's step. Sometimes people drag the feet going into a vehicle, mark the paintwork on the step. Absolutely not the case on this MG. Repeating myself, couldn't be any better inside. The seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Just get a close up to the edge of the seat to highlight that. Also get a close up to the carpets again, those genuine overmats protected all of them. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats either, can also be common. Also get a close up to the rear step. You often see a few chips to the step where people have caught the seatbelt, but again, not the case with this MG. Round to the rear of the vehicle, as I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. Does include the plastics lower down. There's also no marks to the centre of the bumper. Easy to park a little bit too close to someone or something, mark the centre of the bumper. Again, not the case on this MG. Nothing to point out on the tailgate of the car either. And just get very low down so you can see there's no scuffs to the underside. Inside the luggage compartment, same as the rest of the interior, couldn't be better. Of course, the parcel shelf is present. Just get a close up to the top of the bumper and the plastics just to show you how nice that section is. Sometimes with these practical size vehicles, people buy them for the large luggage compartment, subsequently end up putting in big items a little bit carelessly, scuffing the plastics, marking the top of the bumper. As you can see, not the case with this cherished MG. Bringing you around to the passenger side of the vehicle, bumper corner and plastic trim, again free from any scuffs. Looking down the entire side, same as the drivers, can't spot any parking dents. That alloy wheel exactly the same as the other two I've already shown you, can't see any scuffs or signs of curbing at all. Wheel arch again free from any scuffs. Onto this rear panel, certainly no scratches or parking dents to point out. So just a little bit of a hand mark there, just wipe that away so you can absolutely see no marks to the paintwork. As I was saying, certainly no scratches or parking dents to mention. I'm struggling to see even the most minor of stone chips, I really am. All the door edge nice again underneath the handle, exactly the same. Rest of the door, there isn't anything to mention. Apologies, just a little bit of a hand mark again there. Onto the front door. If there's going to be any chips to the door edges, usually on the front doors, but passenger door edge same as the driver's, struggling to see any chips at all. Again, if there's going to be any marks underneath the handle, usually on the front doors, but not the case. Do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides, just so I can show you all the steps, edge of the seats. Repeating myself, seats in the rear look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Saying can't see anything to mention on the passenger front door. Into the vehicle from the passenger side, again no scuffs to the passenger step, passenger seat, same as all the others I've already shown you, could not be any better. Really no sign of any wear to point out at all. Footwell exactly the same, been protected by those mats. Just want to lean into the car and show you the driver's footwell from the driver's seat from the passenger angle. You see plenty of cars where you're looking from the driver's side, seat looks fine. Then when you look across from the passenger angle, driver's seat looks really worn and out of shape. Obviously with the very, very low mileage, not the case with this MG. Couldn't be better from either angle. Onto the passenger front wing, again, there isn't anything to point out, includes the plastic wheel arch. Get low down on the passenger side also, so you can see the passenger sill free from any marks or damage. Onto the final alloy wheel. As I go around all four of the alloy wheels, I'm struggling to see a single mark at all. It really is a cherished example. Everything you would expect with a very low mileage, going around the entire car inside and out, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Both mirror covers, as I've already said, free from any scuffs. We have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection. As you can see from the yellow window sticker, this MG ZS has already passed that inspection. So you can view the full inspection report on our website at peterscottcars.co.uk. We also have finance calculators on our site, so if you are interested in any additional funding to purchase this very low mileage MG, you can pop to our website, model a finance quote, and apply for finance directly through our site. We guarantee the lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. So if you are thinking of financing the car through an outside finance company or finance broker, please get in touch with ourselves first for the guaranteed lowest rate of finance. Both PCP and hire purchase available on this MG. If you're unsure whether you'll be approved on finance, we do have free finance eligibility checkers on our website. So head to our website, do a free eligibility checker. It's just a soft search only, so it doesn't affect your credit rating at all and tells you straight away your chances of approval. But we have very low rate prime finance for good and excellent credit ratings. But if you have had a few issues with finance credit in the past, again, please get in touch. We do deal with a number of specialist lender and broker partners who guarantee the lowest rate for your individual profile. Just go around the vehicle one final time just to make sure I haven't missed anything, because I am struggling to see anything to mention at all. say again, it really is an absolutely cherished example. Everything you would expect with the very low mileage. If you are interested in the vehicle, again, I'd recommend going to our website at peterscottcars.co.uk to view the 128-point AA inspection report. As I already said, if you're interested in any finance, you can use our finance calculators on our website, but of course if you need any assistance with quotes or applications, please do just get in touch. Likewise, if you need a part exchange valuation or any further information on the car at all. There you have our full walk around video. Hopefully you did find it helpful, and thanks for taking the time to watch.